it's echoing because I'm doing the thing. Oh, what the fuck? Don't be fucking gross. Don't be fucking gross. Okay, that does sound decent. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. I have to minimize this. I can't believe this shit is this small. Good lord. The fucking spoilers on this bitch right now. Fucking crazy. That is definitely something that I would change and improve. We could do it, man. You know what else I gotta do? I have to make sure this is in D&D mode, or people will fucking hear me. Or hear when this happens. Oh my god, look at me go. That was what we like to call predictive text, except it's not that at all. Alright. I really forgot that you cannot change the size of the window. I guess I could, but I'm... Well, this is way worse to have out, so just, you know, keep that up. Do I have water? I do have water. Okay. I think I have an adequate amount of water. Controller. The controller. It is such a weird job title. It's weird to think that somebody like can have a job title and it's the controller. What the fuck is that shit? I mean, I could make it full screen and then just have chat on another thing, because I used to do that, but... better. Oh, Chic! Look at Chic. I love how out of context that scene is. And it's very mundane, so like... Alright, I'm gonna start in like a minute, probably. And we'll see what happens. Hello, Spectres. Congrats on being first. You are first. Cool stuff. The Bad Horse. It is such a weird thing that this adventure game is like this. That it like starts, that it has this weird like demo reel at the beginning. I don't know, it's just weird. It shows off parts of the cutscenes. It's like a fighting game thing. Like, I love this title screen, by the way. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get started and start talking about everything. I love this title screen, by the way. This is just a classic title screen. It's so moody. Like, and the music is just so, the music is so goddamn good. I listened to it a bunch while sketching Link last night, actually. It's just, it's such a freaking mood. I don't know, it's just Link riding around. It's kind of melancholy, but like, I don't know, it's like a little bit encouraging too. I don't know, it's like really weird. It's one of those things that tells you, hey, this game has some complex emotions here. It's not like contrast it to like, I mean, there's a lot of things to contrast it to. Like Link to the Past title screen was just like fanfare. It was just like contrast it to, you know, that was the game in the series before that. Oh my god, can you stop fucking racing? Bros, it's the Boulevard. Go race on Peninsula, you jackasses. But yeah, like, I mean, even something like Super Mario 64, which was pretty in line with previous Mario title screens. You know, started seconds after you checked. I guess, yeah, that seems about right. I started about 7 minutes ago, so yeah. But yeah, and then this one is just like moody. It's like easily the most mature of Nintendo's N64 games. I mean, Majora's Mask may beg to differ, but even Majora's Mask didn't really have a title screen like this, I don't think. Oh, it was just like a Clocktown title screen. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna get started. We're going to erase this. Oh, what should I name my Link? It apparently, I've been naming my Links after fucking car-related things. How many of y'all are familiar with NJM? Just out of curiosity. I'm gonna be that weird YouTube survey right now. How many people have heard of NJM? You don't know who that is? Okay. Don't know that I would expect you to. You're not. That's Gecko and Carfax. My god. Shit, I feel weird now. Maybe it's a thing that's only like in my direct area. NJM is this insurance company. That supposedly stands for no jingles or mascots, and they piss me off. They piss me off because their whole gimmick, all of their commercials on TV and on the radio, is about how they don't have a jingle or a mascot. Which let's go ahead and summarize that. Let's wrap that up in a nice bow and say they don't have a gimmick, except they do have a gimmick, and their gimmick is that they don't have a gimmick. We're not naming it Allstate. We're not naming it Allstate is too real right now. Oh my fucking god. I don't even want to tell that story. We're not, none of that. Truck month? What? Why? Nationwide. Go Carfax. Okay, this one is probably not going to make any sense either, and it's probably just something. In fact, I know this is something that's just in my like state. It's probably not even gonna. It's not gonna fit. And well, first of all, I'm spelling it wrong. No, not Antwerp. Although, actually, hang on. If I can't fit it, no, I can't. Okay, then it is. Then yes, Antwerp. I apologize. I was gonna name him Antwerpen because there's a car dealer around here called Antwerpen, and the his gimmick is that it's like Jack says yes to every deal, and there's this like voice clip they play of Jack Antwerpen saying yes, and I'm pretty sure Jack Antwerpen is either dead or dying at this point, and they still use his voice clip of him saying yes, which is just goddamn hilarious to me, and I hope they use it until the end of time. Alright, welcome to Ocarina of Time, a game that we all know and love, probably. The reason I'm playing this is partially because Totk came out recently, but also because I've been thinking about Ocarina of Time, because and like that's part of the reason I've been thinking about Ocarina of Time, but the other part is because of Resident Evil 4 remake. Because like I don't know, Ocarina of Time was a big freaking deal. Oh Jesus. Was a big freaking deal when it came out. It's a legendary game that is held in the highest of esteem in terms of gaming history. But I feel like in more recent times, like people have sort of taken it off of the pedestal, right? And you know how I am when people take games off of pedestals. I write a script and send it to Tim, and he makes a video about it. That happened all at once, so that's not really a thing I can say. But you know, I'm not reading this out like this is a normal playthrough because it's really not. I mean, maybe I should, because now that I've learned that Dora knows jack shit about this game. But yeah, so I've just having played. I'll stop on this screen for a second here. You know about Navi, of course you do. That somehow does not surprise me. Oh my god, who's... Oh. So, I don't know. Resident Evil 4 is similarly... I don't think it's quite as famous as Ocarina of Time, but Resident Evil 4 is similarly a game that came along and changed the entire industry when it came out. It was a spectacular... It was the spectacular 10 out of 10 game of its generation, I feel. I'm pretty sure that's accurate. But you know, and so like it's really weird that they were not only able to remake it and have it be good, but like improve upon it in so ways. I'm still in awe of Resident Evil 4 remake. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, you know, whatever. Like there are things I don't like about it, obviously, but it is a stellar remake. What a good way to remake a game. And so I started thinking about it, and I'm like, you know what? You could remake Ocarina of Time using that as inspiration, and I've been doing that, and I have a Word document of all the things that I would be doing in that remake if I were in charge of it. And it's been a fun project because I love the way that I play RE4 Remake, and I go, you know what? This was designed by a person who's been thinking about this for years, who played the original and was like, here's how we can make it better. So I'm trying that as a thought experiment, and it's been very fun so far. And I'll talk a little bit about my ideas, and the hope is that I'll come up with new ones, right? As I play the game. I don't know if I'm going to play this entire game, by the way. I don't even know if this is going to work, because I think the last time I played this game on stream, it crashed and stopped working. So we'll have to see what happens. Right now I'm just planning for this to be a one-off, unless we want to see more of it, in which case I would be happy to play more of it, because I do love me some Ocarina of Time. This is probably my favorite Zelda game. At one point, I would have said it was Majora's Mask, but I don't know that that really holds true. We'll talk about that later. Let's get into it.
Oh, Navi the Fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule.
I like how every time I go mildly bassy with my voice, like everyone's like, Xemnas! For so long, he's a giant tree, he's gonna be bassy.
For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of this world.
He also would talk very slow.
But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is nothing. My tree power. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule in the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee.
And we follow Navi through a whimsical little thing. I guess this kind of serves as a tutorial, as a mild introduction to this area. I love that voice clip. I love that voice clip so much. I don't know why. That one, not so much. Navi's hello is really cute. Like, of course I'm in fucking bed. Hello? Hello? Wake up! The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you, and get up! Link is like 5 more minutes. I was up last night scrolling Reddit. I am not here for this right now. Girl, it's Sunday. You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Simple enough. Alright. Let's, there's a little top-down thing here. There's this, like, very Resident Evil feel to it. Even though this probably came first. I don't know. That is true. He does always sleep too much. Kokiri Forest. Oh hey, she has green hair. That's good news. I said that. So for those of you that don't know, like probably over 10 years ago now, in fact I'm pretty sure we are coming right up on 10 years of it, I did attempt an LP of this game. I think I only got 9 parts in and then didn't finish it. Maybe I could finish it. That would be weird. And for some reason, that's one of the few things that I'm going to point out a couple of things that I remember from that, but like, that's one of the things I remember saying for some reason. And every time I see that shot now, I'm like, oh, she has green hair. That's good news. That's how I said it too. It was really weird. Yahoo! Hi, Antwork. Let's be cool. Wow, a fairy! A fairy? Did you just not see the sick backflip I did? Finally, a fairy came to you, Antwork! Wow, that's great news. Did I know that was coming? I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Antwerk. I don't think that's how that works. Is that right? The great Cheku tree has summoned you? Yeah, about that. So, the OOT video in question that you're referring to is called Part 4. It's Part 4. It's called The Naked Statue, and I'm pretty sure that's why it has the most views. That's definitely why. I'm surprised YouTube has not, like, sent me a message and been like, please change the name of this, you asshole. It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going! Go see the Great Deku Tree! Alright, well, here we are in Kokiri Forest. This is a neat little place. This theme is really good. The music in this game, by the way, is really good. Oh, yeah, so here's... Well, he's doing some grass stuff. Mimi Mido made me cut all the grass at Saria's house. Mido told Saria he would do it so she would like him, but I'm the one doing all the work. You and Saria are close friends, so will you help me cut the grass? I'll let you keep anything that you find while cutting it. Nope, no can do. Why don't you get like a thing? Yeah, don't do that. Like I said, I'm surprised TOS didn't come after me for that shit. So. And here's King Fado of Renai. You came all the way up here. You're a real man. Look, isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint so you can look around the forest with. And here's the rock dude. Yeah, we don't talk about the rock dude. We don't talk about that. He's got some things going on in his life right now. It's actually rude to talk about the rock dude. He's struggling. He's down bad. So we can jump automatically. And here we have Mido. So in the LP, I actually, like, when I did this and made him go from side to side, I like edited music over it. One of the songs that I put over it was Growl's Garden by Clark. So go look that one up. I forget what the other one was. I could have swore I did another one. Oh, I think it was Gangnam Style, actually. I think I edited Gangnam Style over that, which is fucking hilarious. God, I was a goddamn genius. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy. What's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. You're not a real man either. You're knee-high to a grasshopper. Is that how that works? You say, what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're gonna go help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and shield ready? What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but... yeah, whatever. Oops. I hit the skip button. There is one of those. Okay, so we need a sword and a shield. And we ain't talking about Pokemon. First thing we're gonna go get is a sword, and we're gonna do that by jumping over a fence here. Don't know why there's just like a yard of weeds here. That's kind of fucking weird. Oh my god, how do I okay, apparently like that. So yeah, starting off this game, this little tutorial area is pretty nice. Like, I don't know, a lot of people cough cough ego rapper, you know, feel like this is kind of where the Zelda series really started to move towards being narrative driven rather than like freedom and exploration driven. Well, I mean, the Great Deku Tree made it, so I guess that's a thing. Don't get me started about town layouts. y'all remember when I played Skyward Sword? Was literally thinking about the layout and anthropology of Skyloft again today. Don't worry, I still think it still keeps me up at night. The controlled population. Yep. You know, I actually thought of another element of it today too. Okay, I didn't want to save, but thanks. Okay, there we go. That's how you do that. Playing this on a PS controller is so weird. It's a butter knife. Yeah, it is. It is a pretty knife. Oh my god. That reminds me. I know I'm jumping around so much. Okay, hang on. Let me pause for a second and get my fucking thoughts out of here. Okay, so the other thing I thought about Skyloft today is that it is weird that there are so many dead parents in Skyloft. Zelda's mother is gone. Link's parents are gone. We never see Groos's parents, and I don't think we see Colin or Stritch's parents either. And I don't think we see what's her name? Carone? I forget what her name is. I don't think we see her parents either. Though we might. But like there's a lot of dead parents in Skyloft, and I don't know how. This isn't a fucking war-torn thing. It's a floating thing in the sky where they're the only people, like, and you grow up in the sky, so it's not like there's gonna be a bunch of accidents going on around Skyloft, right? Like, people are very aware of that. Like, I don't know. Like, it's weird that there are so many dead parents. Why? Someone decided to control the population. You know what? This is the dark history of Skyloft that nobody talks about. So you may wonder what I'm doing now. I am just going around and getting some rupees to buy the shield, because we have to buy the shield. That's why they don't talk about it, I guess. Cause it's like, oh well. It's just like in Gurren Lagann, where they where you have the one underground village where they set a 100-person population limit, and if there's someone, if the population goes over 100, they literally draw lots to see who's gonna get kicked out of the village. I think this is just... This is Mido's house, by the way. So we can just kind of steal everything he has because, like, whatever. I knew Dora would be behind it. So yeah, so that was my thought about Skyloft. What was my other thought? Oh yeah, the butter knife. The butter knife. Right. I still remember freaking Duran. I think his last name was Brogdon. Duran trying to tell me that Link's mother in this game tried to defend him using the magic butter knife, and that has stuck with me to this day. And I still think about the magic butter knife all the damn time. So, like, one of the things that's weird about this is, like, a lot of the Kokiri seem pretty happy that Link actually has a partner fairy now. Like, except for Mido. And I guess it's because Mido... Oh my god, wait till you see this guy. Wait till you see him. Look at him. Like, I said wait till you see him, but he's kind of stuck behind the text box there. You know what he looks like? And I'm just figuring this out after, like, 20 years. He looks like Quagmire from Family Guy. Looks like Quagmire. Oh, you want to buy the Deku shield, right? All right. I mean, how appropriate. He sells Deku nuts and sticks. Giggity goo. All right. I'm still working out the buttons. There we go. Okay. Does he? Wait, does he not? Because I kind of always thought he had a goatee too. No, he just has a cleft. He just has a cleft chin, I guess. Is that right? Yeah, he just has giant lips and a butt chin. Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, I mean I don't pay attention to dialogue in shops either. Okay, so I gotta equip my shield. Hang on, just hang on. Kind of looks like Limp Bizkit. In what context? You mean Fred Durst? If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Eh, what's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief! That's a good song by, the Foo Fighters. I like that song, it's a good song. Oh shit, I missed the Foo Fighters thing today. A wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree? Huh? So we got a Deku Stick, which are invaluable in randomizers. I was kind of like, I would actually really like to do an OoT randomizer again, but my fucking my randomizer is like the earliest version at this point. Great Deku Tree, I'm back.
Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Antwerp, welcome.
Isn't this what he kind of sounds like in Breath of the Wild?
Listen carefully to what I, the great Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares.
Yeah, I need to try to do an OoT randomizer again some one of these days. You can, although I can't guarantee that I will know how to use it. Because I am 4 and don't know how to use them.
As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Antwerp, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage.
But not my power?
Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task?
I think I do.
Then enter, brave Antwerp, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Antwerp. And Antwerp, when Navi speaks, use to listen well to her words of wisdom.
So you go and talk to the Deku Tree, and the Deku Tree is like,
get inside me, Link.
Look, I'll be talking a little bit about some rewrites that I would do to the plot to try and make things less awkward. I have not yet come up with a solution for that one. I don't know how you make that any less awkward.
Bro is straight up like, Link, I have a vor fetish. Please help me.
I got a nut! Yay. I think a lot about the early game I would probably fix or I would probably not fix. I don't think there's really a whole lot you can do, you know, with the plot or to add to this. I think the Deku Tree is actually a really good tutorial dungeon. For this being, yeah, thanks. Okay, shut, Navi, shut up. This is not a randomizer. No, this is not a randomizer. This is vanilla. Right, the the Deku Tree's like, get inside me, Link, I need your help. And then in the distance you can hear the shopkeeper go, giggity!
I can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen, unless you're playing the GameCube version, in which case it's red.
Oh, hi, Tired. I'm Funk. You know, I haven't figured out what... That's it. Oh god. That's awful. I should start doing voice acting for constipated people. Is it bad that I'm good at it? Find me some constipated characters and we'll talk. Is it bad that you do it now? What, you do my constipated voice? Because yes. Yes, it is. Again, I don't really know that there's like a whole lot to change. I think this is just a recovery heart, isn't it? I don't really think there's a whole lot to change, particularly with like this dungeon, because it is a pretty good tutorial dungeon. You know, I feel like there might be a little bit more to combat, because there's probably more to like combat if you were to remake the game. I haven't really thought about how I would change the gameplay, because like TBH, the gameplay is pretty freaking solid. Although I think there would be more. Oh my god, I'm sorry, DeadSec, I've been a bad influence. There has to be... I do not remember that shit being that bad. Okay. So here's the other thing I gotta figure out. Nope, we are C-stick only. Okay, that's mildly gross. I literally just tried to gyro aim. I'm such a dunce. I did not even need to do that, though. That's the thing. Because I was smart and left that up, which you kind of have to do. But yeah, I don't even know what I would change about this area. I have plans for a lot of the... I like how I say plans as if I'm actually gonna make it like a mod or something, and I'm not that good. But like, you know, I have ideas for a lot of the other dungeons and whatnot. But not this one. I would like maybe change the physiology of the Deku Tree a little bit so that it's like you can kind of tell he's more of a mystical being, I guess. I don't know. Or there would just, or it would be a, you know, what'd be cool is if this dungeon had outside parts. That would actually be really cool. So maybe that's my answer about what I would do here. Well, you know. Sir? hey Peyton, what's up? I am ootin', yeah. Also, fun fact, apparently you can't put thoot in your, the title of your Twitch stream. I guess because it probably thinks it's like thought or something, which is, I guess, a bad word. I always thought it was just kind of a meme word, but okay. But yeah. Peyton, I'm ootin' because after playing RE4 Remake, I'm thinking about how they could remake this game in the vein of that, so. Yeah, I've had that happen twice recently. There was some other word that I tried to include in a stream title once, and it's like, this may not be our terms and conditions, and I'm like, the fucko are you talking about, my dude? I think it was actually another, like, Tim word that I tried to use. That it didn't like. So apparently Tim just comes up with all kinds of bad words. Make combat more strategic, not beauty levels, but maybe a bit more than Twilight Princess. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would definitely have more elements of that. Like Wind Waker-y, Twilight Princess-y sort of shit, right? Yeah, but I'm talking more than OoT 3D. Like for a second we can talk about OoT 3D because I really love OoT 3D. And like I really do think that is a version that they should put, like, you know, on the Switch and stuff, like just to do it. Because it is a very good it is a very good remake of this game, but it's not enough. It's basically, like, other than a couple of things, it's like mildly just retextured, and I don't dig that. I'm talking about a full-ass remake. I'm talking about remaking the game so that people like it again, you know, so that it's up to par with modern Zeldas. And I feel like the thing to do would be to try to make the best 3D Zelda ever out of it. Take all the good ass elements from take all the really good elements from Wind Waker and Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword and a little bit of BTOW. BTOW? What the fuck is BTOW? Can someone explain that to me? Breath of Wild. That's the name of the game, right? You know, and make the best 3D Zelda, you know, the best version of this game that there could be, while making it, you know what I'm talking about? You know, not like, I don't want them to remake Ocarina of Time and make it like Breath of the Wild. I don't think that this world, this game is not that. It's not for that. What I'm saying is make it a really tight, linear, story-driven experience, but like the best of that. Like basically Skyward Sword, but with more exploration, like this game has, but with the same, like, really tight level design and shit. Also modern HD graphics that I would want to, like, art style is another thing I've been thinking about a lot, but like, I love, like, don't get me wrong, but that's overly warm. I don't like that. Body that's overly warm? Oh lord. I don't know why I read that as butt, but, you know, here we are. Oh shit. Oh, this is probably bad. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think that making this game into, like, oh, Ocarina of Time, but it's Breath of the Wild is the right answer at all. You know? I think you would still want to keep it compact. I think adding areas is inevitable, and just a good idea. But like, I also wouldn't want it to be massive. I would still want this to be a game you could exactly. Well, kind of actually. I would want it to be a little bit more. I would want it to add a little bit more than that, because that was like the same exact map, and I don't feel, not the same exact map obviously, but like, you know, I feel like this game would expand a little bit. Change Hyrule Field. I would, yeah, I mean, you could definitely change Hyrule Field, have there be more elevation and whatnot to make it kind of cool. But I also do like it as a central hub to a larger world. Where am I going? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, this is what we are doing. You know what, you bastard. So, yeah, it's true. I mean, at least it added fishing, because they really did not add anything to OoT 3D. But in fairness, OoT 3D is really good because they made the water temple actually fun within one easy step, and that is all I have to do is touch the touchscreen to put the iron boots on. Like, the water temple was never a bad temple, it was just really annoying to put the iron boots on and off. And that is what Ocarina of Time 3D taught me. I don't know, I just want to see this game back on top, and I think that the way to do that is to just make it, but perfect it, you know what I mean? Obviously, we would need, you know, skippable cutscenes, that would be a thing. Just those sorts of quality of life things, autosave, I mean, just that sort of thing would all be there, you know, it's just... So Majora's Mask, at one point I would have said Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game, and I think it is in concept. I just, like, I still can't really stomach the 3-day thing, even though it's not like a thing in the way that it seems like it is, because you know, you do go back and you can use the Song of Double Time and all that shit, right? But like, I don't know, it's still, the game just itself still stresses me out. I haven't played all that much of 3D. I own it, but I think I've only made it to the second dungeon, and I don't know why. There's a... Hang on. That's gonna bother me. No, I do like that sense of urgency. I love how unique Majora's Mask is. It's really fucking good. I love the story and atmosphere of that game. That is what makes it amazing. There's really nothing else like it. You get to know those characters so well. It's so fucking good. It is a really good game. It just stresses me out, and I don't really care for the dungeons. I think many of them are long and complex, and I don't really care for that. So yeah, that's where I first played Majora's Mask. It's so funny because it's like, for a long time I said Majora's Mask was my favorite, but I've only ever played it through once, all the way. I usually stop around the Goron area. I don't know that I've ever played like Great Bay Temple once, and like to this day I still dread it because that temple confused the shit out of me. So does Stone Tower, really. I mean, I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of the dungeons in that game, to be fair. I can understand where people might say that they're like the best because they are challenging, they are complex, and they are interesting, but like I don't particularly care for them. That's such a weird cut. It makes it look like something's coming towards you, but it isn't. One thing I would love to do in a yeah, the side questing is one of the best parts of that game. I think if they worked it more into the, you know, the meat of the game, then that would be kind of cool. One thing I think I would do in a remake of this is some of the bosses I feel could be more like active in the dungeon itself. Like the water temple's a great example. I feel like since there's so much water, I feel like Morpha should be able to come out of the water at any time and attack you like randomly and just jump scare you. I think that would be awesome. And like in this game, like you only see little Gomas once in some random room before you fight the queen, you know? So it's like kind of weird. Oh yeah, same Claxy. It is really hard to finish a dungeon in one 3-day cycle, which is annoying as hell. Like granted, you know, they're designed so that if you have the if you get the arrows out of each dungeon, it makes it way easier to progress. Like they usually give you shortcuts, which I think is really good design. It's just, you know, kind of annoying. I forgot how to slash. My bad. You fucking kidding me? Oh, this is gonna be a fucking thing, isn't it? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Look, real talk, real talk. Oh my god, it's pooping. Real talk, one of my favorite things about Ocarina of Time 3D and Majora's Mask 3D, gyro aiming. Oh my god. Cannot tell you how amazing gyro aiming is. Once you have it, it's so fucking good. Oh my god, I love gyro aiming. Did I miss? Apparently, because it's not dead. Yeah, I just don't like the amount of planning that goes into Majora's Mask. It definitely feels really weird. Oh my god, Goma. I remember in Wind Waker, I had the hardest time beating Goma in Dragon Roost Cavern to the point where I restarted the game and named myself Goma because I hated it so much. That's the file I did end up beating, eventually.
Well done, Antwerp. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage, and you were delicious. I knew that thou would be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen?
I like how he, like, sometimes it's Shakespearean, but other times it really isn't.
Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me.
I just kind of assume they're different, because that's just kind of how it works in Zelda. Everything looks different. I mean, look at the moblins. The moblins in this game are fucking dogs. And they're pigs in pretty much every other one.
This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. I forgot that you could control the speed. I thought that's how it scrolled. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods.
I stopped being bassy. My bad.
Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power, also the Mandalorian. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Farore, the goddess of courage.
Man, the Powerpuff Girls made Hyrule? That's fucking rad. Fun fact, there was an episode of Powerpuff Girls that referenced this game specifically.
With her strong flaming arms.
Sorry, I didn't read all the text.
Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world.
There was, yeah. The mayor is playing it, and he just runs into walls and kills Navi by accident. Which tells you that whoever animated that scene actually played the game and was working something out of their system. There's something that I do love about this lore, though. I don't know. I don't know that I would change this scene at all, except, like, graphically. It's told very well. And I just feel like it's cool. I don't know.
Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast death curse upon me and sapped my power.
The death curse? What are you fucking Avada Kedavra over here? What the hell?
Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse...
Shut up, Peyton. I was literally going to end this with that joke. I swear to God.
Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. I literally just wanted to eat you, Link. That was it. I just wanted to devour a child before I died. That was it. I'm sorry. I will pass away before the Popo comes and drags my ass away. But do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Antwerp, go now to Hyrule Castle. There, thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny.
No one fucking calls her that after this.
Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me.
Oh man, I should have done the fucking Zanza voice. Because I fucking love that voice.
I sense thought waves. Welcome, heir to the Monado.
There's this version of Rudolph the... This is completely random. But there's a version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer that sounds like it's sung by Zanza, and it fucking sends me every single time. And I just, like, I want to hear that voice actor read Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer now.
Santa with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight, heir to the Monado? The future depends upon the Antwerp. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help Antwerp to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye.
Quoting my favorite Zanza line here. Oh. What's with the name? Apparently all of my files on this were based on like car things. One of them was Carfax and the other one was Gecko. So I named Link after a car dealership. Bitch just straight up croaked. And here's Clark Growl's garden. Hey, Antwerp, what did you do? The great Deku tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. Dude, you don't even fucking know. That bitch ate me. Yeah, there's definitely... I would change some things about that to make it less awkward that, like, the great Deku tree eats him. And, like, that's how you do it. It would be like a hole somewhere not his mouth, I guess. So... so from jumping to conclusions. That's amazing. Alright. So we're coming up on one major thing that I would change. And I'll talk about it in a minute. It's like not major, but like... First we have this. Oh, you're leaving. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Antwerp. Because you are different from me and my friends. But that's okay. Because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I like how they don't tell the, like, Link's... They don't really give you Link's deal until the fucking Forest Temple. They, like, kind of tell you he's different from the Kokiri. I guess that's decent storytelling. I don't know. Have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. Oh? Oh my god, that's a meme. It's not a meme, but it's a meme. So my sister's like first boyfriend was the one who, like, I had this game because I got it as a pre-order for Wind Waker. But he like kind of played the game because I kind of got stuck after beating, I think, this dungeon or whatever. So I watched him play it a lot early on. And that's the noise I would make every time he got a song, because that's the face Link makes at the ocarina. He's like, oh? So there you go. There's one of my memes. I guess that's my version of, is this okay, mommy? When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. This is a really good... I know, right? And it was like 2 free games. because you got Master Quest too. I don't know that I've played Master Quest ever. I should really try that. I really like that scene. I think that's a good scene. I would try to give Saria more characterization prior to this. Okay, so here's my big issue, right? Here's something that I would change pretty significantly right off of the bat, okay? So Kokiri Forest is this weird enchanted place that's protected by the Great Deku Tree. Except you literally go into a giant hole, cross this big ass bridge, go into another giant hole, and you're fucking there. And the Lost Woods are to the west. Or actually, I think that's the east, technically. The Lost Woods are on your left from here. No, that was not. That was a different disc. I think that one came with a GameCube. You got the promotional disc. It had Zelda 1, 2, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask on it. It was really cool. This one just had OoT and Master Quest on it. So what I would change is like the Kokiri Forest would be, you would have to pass through the Lost Woods in order to reach the Kokiri Forest. It would be protected by the Lost Woods. Like, that just seems like that makes sense to me, does it not? Rather than it just being a giant fucking hole. I would also make there maybe be like a shortcut to Kokiri Woods, but it's just one of those holes you have to crawl through. You know what I'm saying? So that way only Kokiri could go in and out of it. You know? That just like makes a lot of sense to me. That's definitely one thing I would change about the world layout. Also this dude, I don't know what the fuck I would do here. Hoot hoot. And look up here, hoot hoot. It finally appears the time has come for you to start your adventure, hoot hoot. You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged, even during the toughest times, hoot hoot. Go straight this way, and you will see Hyrule Castle, hoot hoot. You will meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map, hoot hoot. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press start to enter the subscreens, and Z or R to find the map. On the map subscreen, you will see the flashing dot. Did you get all that? Yes. Alright then, I'll see you around, hoot hoot, hoot hoot hoot. Ho. I don't know what I would do with this guy in a remake. What do you even do with him? To be honest, I haven't really thought so much about what I would do with Hyrule Field, other than I guess like maybe make the elevation different. We've definitely learned a lot about world design from things like Breath of the Wild and Xenoblade. Kokomo Forest. Sorry, I'm not making fun of you for a typo, but it's funny because Kokomo is a real thing. Yeah, I mean, you could cover it in foliage too, like whatever. But I really do think that it would, like, even the gameplay would flow better if you had to go through the Lost Woods to get to Hyrule Field. Because the entire intro to this game is, like, delightfully short compared to other Zelda games. But, like, you know, compared to the 3D Zelda games that would come after, Twilight Princess, you fucking long-winded bastard, you. Also, I don't know if I would have stall children still, because they are very scary. It's also very weird to me that, like, when you're a kid, you got stall children that happen, right? But, like, as an adult, you, like, Hyrule Field is actually fucking safer. That shit gets my goat. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this, but whatever. That'd be a good way to do that, Claxy. I agree. Hyrule Castle Town would be bigger. This room would still exist, though. This guardhouse would probably not change at all. Let's face it. This room is kind of fucking classic to me. Whoever designed this room was a fucking genius and deserves a medal because it's just so good. Well, that worked. You know what I need to do, actually, that I haven't done recently? That. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure the last time I tried this on stream, it crashed on me. But yeah, I would definitely have Hyrule Castle Town be larger, probably more like it is in Twilight Princess. Still navigable for the most part, but like, I don't know, there just needs to be more of it, I feel like. I also really needed to take the Xenoblade method of city planning and just have like a lot more places where people can freaking live. Like, this sounds really dumb, but like, it is one of my favorite thing about Xenoblade's world building, that there's stuff like this. Like, this is great. See this? I love when there's just doors in the wall. You know, because it shows that people live there. But there's like only a couple of doors in walls here. You know, there's really not all that much. Like, is this a door? This looks like a door, but it's probably not. But like, that one of the things I love about Colony 9 is that it, like, there are enough doors that I kind of forget that there are probably more NPCs. Which world do I like better? Xenoblade 1 or 2? 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Maybe that was too many ones, but I do pretty vastly prefer Xenoblade 1. The setting of the entire game being a giant body is the coolest setting for a world in a video game, period. Malin! Best girl. I think it was Spectres that I've been talking to about this, and they were like, "What would you do with Lon Lon Ranch?" And I would be like, "Link would marry Malin and settle down there." I love Malin, and she would. I don't know what I would do with her in a remake, but it would be good. I think this area would be a lot cooler as well. This area just kind of feels inorganic to me. Like, it does not feel like castle grounds to me. You know what I'm saying? Oh god, here we are again. Hey, Edric, this way. The princess is inside the castle, just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. Woot. On this grab, blah blah blah. Look. If we can skip him, I totally will. Adult Malin is so pretty. Also, I would change the ages of the characters slightly bit, because like nowadays people are like, adult Link doesn't even become adult Link, he's 17. And I'm like, whatever. Literally just age him up a year or two. He's 16 as an adult, technically? I thought he was 10 and 17. I know it's 7 years between Kid Link and adult. Like, he's 9? I thought he was 10. Yeah, I would change that a bit. Or just, like, make it 8 years. I just, like... I do, for you know, no apparent reason, want them to be, like, you know... What a thing for an adult to do, yeah. I would also make the story in Ocarina of Time remake way more about, like, how shitty it would be to, you know, be an adult. Yeah, I don't think their ages are explicitly mentioned. I think for obvious reasons, but, like... I don't know. I'm not a shipper. I just, like, you know, I think Link has lots of decent matches in this game, so I think you're oh god. I think you missed a lot actually, Dora. Cuz I don't know, was I still inside the tree when you left? Oh, Hyrule Historius is it? I own Hyrule Historius. Oh, okay. Well, you may just have to catch the VOD. Also, can we talk about how good the sign splitting in this game is? You would not expect it to be that good. Okay, this part's always iffy for me. I never know if I'm gonna get caught here or not. Okay, apparently not. Yeah, this area is a little weird. And, like, the way it's designed is a little weird. It's like, this, I get it, this is, like, a nice little area out in front of the castle. But, like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like this is what the area outside of a castle would be like. I feel like it would be a little bit more organized and regimented and all that shit. There would be so many more structures and stuff. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, Kairi and Sora is pretty much canon, so I don't know that that's a ship that's very interesting. You know? But yeah, I would reorganize this area a little bit, make it more interesting. I would also want it so that, like, you actually go on a little adventure with Zelda, so... You know. Why do I always think there's a Skulltula here? I think it's because there's a Song of Storm Skulltula here that I would never think about, because why the fuck would you ever come back here after this? So, like, yeah. Here's fucking Mario. Oh, I'm sure that there is a side of the fan base that does that, because they just... People cannot resist. A chicken hatched from the egg you were incubating. It's the miracle of life. Oh, it's a miracle. What in tarnation? Can a person get a little shut-eye around here? I like how he's not Mario. Hello, and who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of Lun Lun Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to get some rest, and I guess I fell asleep. What? Malon was looking for me? Oh, I'm gonna catch it from her now. I messed up bad leaving Malon to wait behind for me. She's really gonna let me have it. Nice Dutch angle there. And clipping through the world. Oops. Sora Kairi's selfie? What the that's a random ship. I was just about to talk about the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh my god. I almost just like spoiled the shit out of it. I don't know how much, actually I don't know how much of a spoiler that really is. That is funny though, that you say that. Yeah, God, I just thought something about the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3 that I had not thought of before because of that. Well, that's funny. Okay. God. So the last time I played this game, or this section of the game, was at MagFest, actually, because I took my 3DS and I told Tim, I'm like, let's see if we can beat Ocarina of Time, you know, throughout MagFest. And I figured, okay, well, we may have time when we're, like, just chilling or hanging out, you know, in the room, or getting ready, or stopping back for lunch or a break, and we can, like, play through Ocarina of Time. We didn't. I think I made it to Adult Link, and that was it. And it ended up just being me playing, so. But I had the hardest time with this when I was there. I don't know why. I failed this shit like 5 times. I don't know what the fuck was going on with me that day. Why am I not... Can I just go? Yeah, no. No, you fucking can't. Well, I guess I haven't been caught yet, so. La-di-da. Bro, a Palpu fruit is a fucking star, isn't it? You could share that shit 5 ways easily. What if you cut up the Palpu fruit and put it on a pizza? Alright, I hate this one because it's very hard to see. Well, it's gonna jump scare me when I walk off the edge of this fucker. It's gonna happen. This section obviously would be very different. Like, this would be like part of the section, but you would actually get to explore some of the castle too. I think what I would do is have Zelda go on a little questy quest with you. You know, like she would want to see Ganondorf up close or something, or, you know. Or she would be like, hey, let's, you know, now that you're here, I know that my theory is correct. Let's go find out if it is or not. I don't know. I just feel like this section would be really cool and would help endear you to Zelda. One of the big character points I would want to touch upon is Zelda's, like, recklessness. Because, you know, I guess I shouldn't spoil anything, but she's gotten a very interesting role in this game, when you start to think about it. Oh, smooth. Smooth as hell. Yes. Thank God. Oh, the castle courtyard. Escort stealth missions. Yeah, I hate those. I would not advocate for that so much, but like, I don't know. I think it wouldn't be so bad. I don't know. I guess it wouldn't make sense because you're not supposed to be in the castle and you're trying to sneak in, but I don't know. I feel like there's definitely ways that a more clever person than I would be able to figure out how to do this. Like in a lot of the Resident Evil, in Resident Evil 4, they made like really good improvements to the annoying parts. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's over here. There's Mario and Peach. I know Bowser's in one of them too. Isn't this if you... Yes. Oh my god, that's so scary. That's so scary. Oh my god. That's fucking terrifying. The way he just fucking leans in, that's terrifying. Oh my god, what a jump scare. Anyway. I never realized he just leans in. I thought a bomb just kind of came at you. God, Hyrule Warriors. I keep seeing people talk about wanting a Xenoblade Warriors, and I'm like, please no, I would have to play it, and I don't know that I would enjoy that so much. Anyways, we're in episode 4, the naked statue now. Which, by the way, we passed the naked statue. I guess I should have talked about that more, but... There she is. Who? Who are you? How did you get past the guards? They suck. Oh, what's that? Is that a fairy? Then are you from the forest? Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone. That's the thumbnail for that video too. Do you have it? I sure do. Just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I kind of agree with you, Peyton, I guess. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from a forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. What is your name? Answerk. Yes. Strange, it sounds somehow familiar. Perhaps you've seen one of my commercials. I say yes to every deal. Okay then, Antwerk. I mean, I would like that too, Claxy, but, you know. I would take something like, I don't know, I liked Hyrule Warriors story well enough. I'm going to tell you the secret of the Sacred Realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Hi, guy. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's our secrets, so call me maybe. Please keep this a secret from everyone. The legend goes like this. The legend goes a little something like this. Well, long time ago, there was a man named Sir Psycho. The 3 goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. Also, the Unicorn Fountain Room would be real. It would be like a completion bonus. You could actually go to that room. Someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it would lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. This is why I love Wind Waker. Hey! So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. I have not seen that, Spectres. That's right, the Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our worlds. Magmoor Caverns is the center from which all worlds can be entered. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. It's just a fucking door. Ganondorf went in there and he punched it. He was like, "Ow, my wrist!" And then he was like, "Oh, my other wrist. It's your shoulder. God!" "Ow, my shoulder." That's not what he sounds like. Tien, Jesus. You need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time. Hey! Did you understand well the story I just told you? Yeah, pretty much. That's great. I was spying through this window just now. You're doing a real good job. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him? No, I'm scared. No, I'm scared. I don't want to do it. Please, if you don't hurry, he'll be gone. I don't want to see him. He scares me. He's a scary, scary guy. There he is. I love that face that he makes. Like, he looks like he's having a fucking heart attack. He looks like he's like, oh, I need my inhaler. Can you see the man with the evil eyes? Zelda is just, like, insulting this guy. Zelda's just like, can you see this guy? He is straight up evil. Look at how fucking evil he is. I don't even know him. That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west. It's not that far, really. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I'm sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. I would love to see mildly a little bit of the political goings on between the Gerudo and the Hylians. I think that would be interesting. I think it would also help inform why Zelda's opinion of this guy is pretty bad. And then that he fucking turns and he's like smiling. It's so fucking weird. He goes from like looking like he's having a heart attack, and then he fucking glares at you. It's so weird. What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning yet. Yes. I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. Oh my god. Look, Claxy's the one doing tonight. Anyways, what Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. And he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world. Antwerp, now we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please. Okay. Thank you. I am afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. Link, he is evil. I'm telling you right now, he's evil. That man, evil AF. Bad vibes. Bad vibes. Stranger danger. He's evil, Link. Do you not see that he is evil? Do you not understand this? But it's fortunate that you have come. Oh no, he's just here to introduce money into our perfectly happy little town that doesn't understand what money is. Before you know it, we'll all have TVs and everyone will be put into the old folks' home. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other two spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. One more thing. One more thing! Take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you. Ah, this is a letter. Is this the one where it says it's... No, it's Skyward Sword where it says it smells nice. She is so happy. I still don't know where the Bowser one is. Oh, you know what? I don't know. Maybe there isn't a Bowser picture. I think it's... I don't know that you can see it. I'm thinking of the Bowser brooch that Malon wears as an adult. But yeah, I would want to change this part and expand upon it so that like we see more of Zelda's character and how naive she is, right? Because like she's making a lot of assumptions here, and I would love for the game to lampshade that a little bit more than it does here. I feel like that would be good for the game. you know. Yeah, they are just like she came up with this whole fucking story, right? So, is the bomb window in the 3D version? Oh, okay, I'm not crazy. Freaking Impa. I'm just gonna tell you something. I fucking love... Wait, which Impa is it that I love? I think it's the Hyrule Warriors Impa. Skyward Sword Impa is pretty good. But also Hyrule Warriors Impa is like the coolest fucking character to ever exist, by the way. This Impa is pretty cool too. I am Impa of the Sheikahs. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You are a courageous boy. You are heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family, and we're just going to give it to you just like that. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. To my weird hand whistling. What is that shit? Imagine if it was Mido that was the chosen one instead. He'd be like hitting on Zelda, you know. That actually makes sense, Cloxy. I don't know why Link would be able to read. Oh? I think I explained the oh joke in my LP as well. There's no way I didn't, because it's something I think about every time I see this fucking face. If the castle's soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. See, you could include Impa in this section, so maybe there wouldn't be as much stealth. I don't know. You brave lad, we must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. Can we just, like, hang on. Hang on. We'll wait. At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember, it will help to prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. Alright, we're counting on you. So, would definitely write Impa a little bit differently, because Impa just kind of goes along with Zelda's story, and like, I can see where she might believe that, you know, her princess that she's protecting is like telling the truth and really has had this prophesized power or whatever. But like, I don't know. I think showing more of the connection between Impa and Zelda would be a really great thing, especially considering some things that happen later in the game. I really do think it would be, you know, I think that would be a really great thing. I put a big emphasis on character, and like sort of expanding the roles of some of the characters, with my ideas for the remake. And I think that's like, because it's like one of the things that people really love about this game. Like, the characters are really memorable and a lot of people really love them. So I definitely feel like it's a, you know, it's a big thing. Old Zelda manga. Yeah, I do love the Ocarina of Time manga. It's pretty good. I don't know if I would base the remake off of that, but like, it is good. I do enjoy it. I really enjoy the Lon Lon Ranch chapter in that one. And I kind of just like Malin as a hopeless romantic who is very interested in having a knight come and save her specifically. I think that's pretty cute. I would also add a knight character that, like, if you don't happen to ship Link with Malin, who could end up with Malin, because I need my girl to be happy. Or, I mean, I don't know. I feel bad because it's like I want to talk about things that happen later in the story, but like I also said I wasn't going to commit to like doing doing this game in streams, but you know what? I might be doing that because Dora's never seen it, and if Dora's never seen it, that makes me want to play it. Also, because I feel like this is a game that pretty much everyone ever should be able to talk about, because it's Ocarina of freaking Time. It's like not reading the Bible. Just kidding. That's a little joke. That's a little jokey joke. Would that knight character be named Funk? Maybe. Maybe add an E on the end of it. You know. Then Minch Cap. You know. Maybe not with an E on the end. I feel like there were other characters named that aren't TF Tuber. Is it? Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing through this game. I can definitely keep going. My other option tonight was Roller Coaster Tycoon, which would also be an interesting series, but that could certainly wait. So, I have never seen this angle before. Hello? Oh my god, that's so weird looking. I like the part where it looks like he runs on her head. Let's get that. Oh. She had a man hat for a second. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, fuck. Hang on. I've done wrong. Hey. Grand Theft Chicken, Kentucky Fried. Yeah, I really wasn't planning on making this game like a big thing in its own series, but you know what? It might actually be fun to do that. And I could post it to YouTube. I'd be down. I don't know how many sessions would this, how many streams would this take, I wonder. I mean, it kind of depends on how much I do on and off screen too, I guess. Like, I probably didn't have to do this. Christ, I think this took me like a whole episode in the LP. You're wary of chickens, yeah. She gives me a bottle, yay! Also, yes, the chickens will attack you in this game. It's actually pretty funny because, like, if you're running away from them and they're chasing you, they look like fucking Star Fox. It's so hilarious. 4 or 5, and it's gonna be more than 4 or 5. Are you kidding? Okay, so while we're here, we might as well. I hope it wouldn't take 7 to 10 streams. It's a lot. God, I need to stream for longer. You know. This is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Well, let's see. Okay. This is Antwerp. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. What kind of funny game has our princess come up with now? Okay. Alright, you can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero. Dude, alright, so here's a thought that I just had because we're talking to this guy in particular. Think about how much more interesting the Happy Mask side quest could be in this game. Because this game came out, obviously, before Majora's Mask. So I feel like it would actually be really cool to, you know, it would also be fun because like you could include so many call forwards in this game because Wind Waker is heavily connected to this game, right? Think about the lore you could add to Ganondorf. Because we know more of Happy Mask, you think of him? The Happy Mask salesman? Bro, that's a mood. What's the point of having a job to support your kid if it means you can't see your kid? Future connected? Oh yeah, alright, now I get it. Yeah. Freaking Gaygar. That's a bad name for him. I shouldn't call him that. That's like what a 5th grader would call him. Two to 3 streams? What the fecko? Bro, I ain't even done 2 dungeons and you think 2 to 3 streams? That's a little wild. Okay, so now we have to go back to the forest because we have to see Saria. I'm pretty sure that's where we have to go next, right? Because if I go up to the place, you can't do anything there. So you have Saria Song, you can't really get there because you can't do bonfires till after you have Saria Song. Next weekend is Memorial Day, so I probably could do a longer stream on Sunday. So, I missed the joke. Oh no. I hate missing the joke. It's always a sad thing to miss the joke. Speedrunning joke? Oh god. Yeah, no, I ain't doing none of that. Oh, hang on. Here, let me do it. Let me do speedrunning. It always makes me really sad when people are like, randomizers are the only way that Ocarina of Time is even. Oops. Fuck. Randomizers are the only way Ocarina of Time is even interesting anymore. It's like, whatever, dudes. It's a good game. Like, randos are good, but I just, like, I feel like people are, like, forget how the game is. House sitting this week, so you're not sure when on Sunday you'll be home? Oh. I could always do like a Saturday one. Yeah, I would definitely be interested in doing a rando. I think they're fun, but they're in no way better than the original game. Like, it's such a weird fucking thing. Such a weird take. Because, like, the entire game is planned around you having certain items at certain points, so, like... You can't stand Oot? Oh my god, that's so dumb. Ugh. Again, y'all know how I feel about the Zelda sequelitis by, you know, Eoraptor. I don't agree with him about this game either. For the most part. I think this game has plenty of merit on its own. I really love this game for being like a very solid epic. It's still simple and it still really has the soul of brevity, you know? You know, it's not as long-winded as the other. Oh my god, I'm gonna forget. Oh my god, Kapora, whatever. Hey, over here. Hoo hoo. Antwerp, good to see you again. Listen to this, hoot hoot. After going through the Lost Woods, you will come upon the Sacred Forest Meadow. That is a sacred place where few people have ever walked. Shh. What's that? I can hear a mysterious tune. Tune. You should listen for that tune too. Hoot. Do you want to hear what I said again? I mean, that makes sense. I mean, I kind of like... I can understand people who do not like the text boxes in this game, but like... Bro, it only got worse with Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. It got so much worse with those. Like, I don't know. I can't stand the intro to Twilight Princess. Because, like... Oh my god, that shit takes so long. Wow, I'm glad this actually works. Yeah, Twilight Princess's intro has like a thing. It also ended up like kind of ruining a lot of the narrative of the game for me because I did not like Ilia coming out of that intro. Like there was nothing that was done. She was just kind of a bossy lady, and I did not care for her. Yeah, and it does kill the replayability. I don't know that I've ever finished Twilight Princess all the way through more than once. I think I have, actually. But, like, I did not like Ilia, but I love Malin. So, like, you know. Video game intro / tutorial section? That's a good question. I do not know. I'd have to think about that. Oh, that was dumb of me. You love Wind Wakers. Wind Wakers really isn't bad. I mean, I think it sets everything up pretty well. It doesn't really belabor the point. The only issue with Wind Wakers is, I think you could argue the Forsaken Fortress is a bit long for what it's trying to teach you. I feel like Metroid Dread has a really good intro too. I mean, Metroid Dread is just really fucking good anyway, so. There are a couple of games that I could probably think of that have really good intros. I'd have to think about it though. I'm sure there's one that's very obvious that I'm just kind of forgetting right now, but. I've been waiting for you, Antwerp. This is the sacred forest meadow. It's my secret place. I feel this place will be very important for both of us someday. That's what I feel. I would love to know more about Saria. She's so mysterious in this version. If you play the ocarina here, you can talk with the spirits in the forest. Would you like to play the ocarina with me? Okay, try to follow along with the melody I will play. Are you ready? Oh, Xenoblade 1 also has a really good intro. Yeah, it's really fucking good. Like the prologue and like the first arc are both really good in that game. That's definitely one, I would say. I mean, there's some games that just have really good intro areas and tutorials as well. Like, I'm looking over at my TV, and, like, I see my Shovel Knight amiibo, and, like, that has a really good first level, you know? Please don't forget this song. Don't forget this song! When you want to hear my voice, play Saria's song. You can talk with me anytime. Seriously, like, what is... Oh? What is Saria's deal? Who is she? How does she feel? How does she feel about things? Is she, like, just kind to everyone? She's very mysterious. Does she always hear the voices of the forest? Do people make fun of her for it, and that's why she makes friends with Link as the misfit? Or is she the favorite that, like, everybody loves? I don't know. There's a lot to Saria that I feel like could be characterized in a few short scenes. So, like, yeah. Raid Plateau is cool and all, but, like, I do love a game that starts you kind of in the middle of the action. You know what I mean? Yeah, Persona 5 intros. Persona 5's intro is actually pretty damn cool. Also, as Fire Emblem games go, Awakenings is pretty exceptionally good. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I think Saria is pretty popular, but, like, they don't really show how or why. So Awakening does have a good intro though. It's very interesting when you get there. Like it's one of those intros that has a really good payoff within the rest of the game, because when you get there, like it's completely recontextualized by your time with the game. So, and a lot of them do that. Engage tries to do it, which is friggin' hilarious, but like, you know. One shot, I've never played it. My god. That spit noise was just really violent just now. It was just like... Oh, is that what that is? I've always wondered what that was. So I was like, huh, what is that? Man, I forgot it was like Mamimi for a while there. Oh, that's the main character. They're in a that character is in this thing that's hooked up with Celeste and To the Moon. I saw it when I went on Steam today. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you all remember when I did unpacking, but apparently you can buy merch from that game now, and that's hilarious. My profile pic is still just the fucking tech from Toei because I love that boy. It's iconic to me now. It's like I should really make that my icon on everything. Did you learn an ocarina song from Saria? Yeah, I fucking did. Whatever. What's it to you, you dumb owl? That melody seems to have some mysterious power, don't they all? There may be some other mysterious songs like this that you can learn in Hyrule. I was following a while back like someone who did really good imitations of the sprites from Toei. I really should have gotten a commission from them when I had the chance, but I have not seen them active in a long time, so. Is what you use for everything? Oh, you mean Salem? I don't think you... Sorry, Dora. Sorry, Dora. I had to. I'm sorry. I'm fucking... I apologize. I legit... Salem? Yeah, you don't remember that time when I confessed that I thought your icon was Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Because I definitely said that one time and you were like, no. Dora, I have everything about you wrong. I thought your name was a reference to Dragon Ball Z. I thought your icon was Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I just have everything about you wrong. Yeah, it's funny. I really should make my my profile pictures consistent. Cause on no, it really isn't. Cause like it is really different on literally every fucking platform I'm on. On Discord it's the tech. On here it's Mage Boy, which is fine. On Twitter it's Sergeant Dr. Franco. It's my emote for some reason. And then on YouTube, it's this Pokemon sprite I made years ago, and my YouTube icon actually has never changed. Okay, shush the fuck up. No, I don't. So I really need to make some consistency. I really should have got a commission of that Toei person. If any of y'all like follow any artists and any of them do like Toei styled art, please let me know. Cause I would commission Toei art of myself. I think that would be fun. Just to use for icons and shit. I mean, I guess I could draw it myself. I'm pretty good at that shit. Okay, so I have to go to Castletown and buy a shield, so that's a thing. Yeah, I don't know that I have other social medias to cover there. I've talked about most of them. It's pretty bad though. That my branding is not consistent. I mean, crap, this drawing of Mage Boy is actually old now. I actually did a better one about 2 years ago I could be using. God, every time I hear this song now, I think about The fucking peanut butter gamer version of this song. Look at this fucking man. Look at this fucking bear. Jesus Christ, man. My, Wait, you know what I'm talking about? About what? Oh, yeah. I mean, look at this guy. This guy looks like a fucking... I mean, he's just a derp. Like, look at his stupid ass hair. I fucking love Honey and Darling. They're ridiculous. They're just spinning. They're just spinning away. God only knows. I also love this lady. Like, what the fuck's she doing? What's she got going on here? What's even happening? Am I gonna talk to any of these people? Fuck no, of course not. What kind of man do you think I am? I ain't got time for that shit. Oh, hang on, hang on. Free shit! Oh, hang on. You're supposed to jump. Leap! Hey, this man is dead. Oh, what a happy day. Hey, this man is dead. Doodly doodly doo. You thought the fetus baby was... This is worse? Oh my god. Yeah, I would definitely... I don't know how I would reconcile the art style, because let me tell you something. I do not like Twilight Princess's art style, actually. That's probably blasphemous, but like the NPCs in Twilight Princess are terrifying. Like, they look like what's supposed to happen in Ocarina of Time, but like worse. But like they're realistic now. That shit scares me. Some of the people in that game just look not right. The two clown dudes, oh my god, they're so fucking deformed. It's real bad. It's real bad. I know Twi loves that one really freaky looking Goron. Did Funk stream Earthbound? No, I did not. I just randomly thought about the Bremen mask from Majora's Mask, and I love that mask so much, and I love the tune that plays when you put on that mask. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Because fetuses are scary. They just are. It still is kind of funny though that like out of everyone here, Adora was the only one who's ever been around for me streaming RE8 at that point. She was the only one at that stream. So it's over. Yaha! Olay! Oh man, look. I loved the Goron music, the Goron City music back in the day. I don't know why. I had it as the as the music on my FreeWebs website way back in the day. I don't know. It's just so, like, homey. You know what I mean? DeadSec, I don't think you were there for the Fetus Monster stream, though. I'm pretty sure that one was just Dora. I know, like, you were there for some of RE8, but I'm pretty sure that one was just Dora. Like, it was... Were you there? Positive. See, I don't have a VOD for that one. I got really upset and stopped posting the VODs because I forgot to like, archive them. Yeah, it would have been just you two. Alright. And here's Darunia, the big boy. I don't really know what I would do with Darunia's character. I think his character actually works very well in this version. So I don't know exactly how much I would change about him, you know?
What the heck? Who are you? When I heard the song of the royal family, I expected their messenger had arrived, but you're just a little kid. Has Darunia, the big boss of the Gorons, really lost so much status to be treated like this by his sworn brother, the king? Now I'm really angry. Get out of my face, now! Are you asking why I'm in such a bad mood right now? Ancient creatures have infested the Dodongo's cavern. We've had a poor harvest of our special crop, the bomb flowers. Starvation and hunger because of the rock shortage. But this is a Goron problem. We don't want any help from strangers.
I'm sad that Dora's gonna miss this part. Unless she's back already. Like, slowly backing away. This scene would have to be in, like, word for word. This shit's too iconic. Especially this shot. What a hot beat that you didn't even play on rhythm. I fucking love this scene.
Just like that, my depression is all gone.
I wish there was a song that could be like that. To me. There's some. There's probably a song that would work, but I don't know what it is.
I am Darunia. I am the big boss of the Gorons. Was there something you wanted to ask me about? What? You want the spiritual stone of fire too? The spiritual stone of fire, also known as the Goron's ruby, is our race's hidden treasure.
Oh, hecko. Oh god, Claxy, that's a thing to think about that I don't want to think about because, like... Anyway.
But hold on, I'm not gonna give it to you that easily. If you want it so badly, why don't you go and destroy the monsters inside of the Dodongo's cavern and prove you're a real man? That way, everybody will be happy again. If you do it, I will give you anything you want, even the spiritual stone. I have something for you. It's not I'm not really giving this to you in return for anything, but take it anyway. If you wear this, even a little fella like you can pick up a bomb flower using A.
Can you repeat that cutscene? I'm pretty sure you can. I feel like you can. I don't know what. Your birthday is on the 29th, as in like a week from now? A week and a day? That's crazy. Damn. Well, this time next week I'll be wishing you a happy birthday, I guess. I love the Gorons. I don't know why. They're so fun. They're just like, I don't know. They're just an interesting little race, you know? They curl up into balls to sleep like that, like face down. And they're just kind of goofy looking. I like Gorons. When I was writing my internet story years ago, like in the early 2000s, the first one was called Fox's Quest, and the second one was called Fox's Revelation. There's the one sentence of this one. But yeah, when I wrote the sequel to Fox's Quest, part of the story was actually that like the characters, which were Kirby, had to come and get a sword from Bigoron, so it kind of like replayed the arc from this game, which was really fun. Am I able to do this now? I don't know if I am. I wasn't really trying to visit Medigoron, I promise. Yeah, I don't know that I can do this right now, because you need to stop him right there, because he's dumb. I mean, I guess you could do that too, but you know what? I don't want to. Yeah, Dora, you might want to catch what you missed on the VOD for this one. You missed a good scene from this game. Like, it's pretty iconic. I wanted to wait around, but I was like right there, so. Oh, damn it, I missed. Meanwhile, you come back to me just kind of like... So one thing I would rewrite in this section of the game is I would give Darunia a better reason for not trying to solve the problem himself, because later in the game, he's very proactive about trying to solve the problem of his people, but in this instance, like, people are dying and starving, and he's like, nah man, I'm just gonna stand here and be pissed off. There we go. So I don't know. I would rewrite something about this part of the game too. Like, people talk about how like text heavy it is, but they really don't give you any context. If you you know, if you don't talk to NPCs and shit. I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. I can't wait. Wait. I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. La la la. We don't talk about Goron reproduction. We just don't. I always forget how this room works. Oh, you're just a business scrub. Get out of here, business scrub. I don't know. Again, I just feel like people are too hard on this game nowadays. It just like keeps falling from grace, and I just like, I don't know. I like it as being the simplest of the 3D Zeldas. So. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably equip my fireproof shield, huh? Or I can just get out of the menu, would I? Oh my god. Oh shit, it's almost 11 o'clock. God damn. I didn't even notice the stream was that long. I love the noise that regrowing bomb flowers make in Wind Waker. They should put that in the remake of this game, because I love that noise. They're just like, orp. You know, I should probably end the stream here, actually. As nice as it would be to get Dodongo's Cavern out of the way, I think it would probably be better for me to kind of do that, so, you know. Yeah, it's about time to end, I guess. Yeah, I mean, again, it's hard to deny that games have very much improved upon the foundation that this laid down, so, you know. Well, this was fun. And I'll definitely at least try to stream this on Thursday. That'll be good. And we'll keep going from there and see how things happen. So definitely thanks for hanging out. I appreciate having y'all here. And I'll be happy to see y'all next time. I hope y'all have a good week. Yeah. No, it's no big deal, Dora. It happens. Shit happens. It's fine. You're fine. That's why we have a VOD. So you can always come back and watch the parts you missed. Alright. Oh, I gotta bring back this up. See ya.